Hi, it's Mike DelSignore, Massachusetts OUI lawyer. In today's video, I want to talk about what happens if you're charged with a third offense OUI. Third offense, you're looking at mandatory jail time, but there are ways you can avoid or prevent that from happening. Best way for you to avoid jail time is if you're found not guilty. If you're found not guilty, there'll be no jail time on the OUI. Possibly there could be if there's a negligent operation charge. But third offense requires a mandatory minimum sentence. 6-month jail sentence. You have to serve 150 days before you'd be eligible for any type of parole. So winning the case obviously is the best way. Second best way is you can have the charge reduced from an OUI 3 to an OUI second offense. If the DA agrees to this, you'll typically have to do the 14-day inpatient program, aftercare, potentially alcohol-free with screens, sometimes not. But you'll have a second offense. Resolution would be a misdemeanor. The downside of a reduction is that you'll still face the license consequences of a third offense. So if you refuse, you'll be stuck with the 5-year license loss for refusal, then 8 additional years for the OUI conviction. If you took a breath test and failed, you'll just be looking at 8 years, and you could potentially get a hardship in between 2 and 4 years. So reducing the charge, winning the case, ways that you can prevent yourself from facing jail time on a third offense. You could potentially also go to trial on the underlying offense if they can't prove a third offense. That would be another way to potentially avoid jail time. But with a third offense, on the arraignment date, you might have to post some bail or face conditions of release. So potentially a small bail, maybe $500, usually $500, maybe $1,000 most. Potentially you'll be on conditions of release that you don't drink while the case is pending. So if you're charged with a third offense, feel free to call me. I handle OUI cases in court every day, do a lot of third offenses and subsequent offense cases, and these require you to create a great defense to the case, because the DA won't reduce the case if they think they have a strong case. So you got to show them that the case is winnable. Sometimes we might do a motion, get statements excluded. So you want to make sure we do everything we can to give you the best position to not only win the case and also potentially get an offer where you could have the choice to resolve the case. So it's hard standard of proof to convict somebody of an OUI. They're going to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, highest degree of certainty. So if you're charged with a third offense, give me a call. I've defended people successfully for over 20 years. Be happy to help you make the best decision for yourself on an OUI third offense. Call, text anytime. It's 781-686-5924. My name's Mike DelSignore, here to help you.